Getting lean and shredded is the kind of physique that turns heads.
Just lose the shirt. I have to.
And there's a reason for that. It's because it's extremely rare, but definitely possible. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get lean, how to get shredded without tracking your calories. Whether you want to just lose a few pounds of body fat, or you may want to take it further and try and reveal the abs and actually see that six-pack. Also, make sure you guys stay until the end of this video, because at the end of this video I'm going to share with you the #1 biggest mistake people make when it comes to fat loss, and I don't want you guys to be making this mistake. To lose body fat, we do have to eat in a calorie deficit so that our body can start stripping down that body fat. Tracking macros and calories definitely works, and it's the most accurate way to lose body fat. However, it gets annoying for a lot of people, and most people find it impractical to be writing down every calorie that they put in their body every single day for the rest of their lives. People don't really want to make that a priority. It becomes very annoying. I remember when I started out, I used to track absolutely everything I ate. I tracked every calorie, every cup of water I had. Even if I was chewing gum, I would track the calories in a piece of gum. I would track my sleep. Everything I did, I would write that down, and I would review that every week. And it got me extremely lean. I got to around 6% body fat doing this, and it was very difficult to do. Other people might tell you it's easy to get to a very lean state, to get to 6% body fat. It's not. It is very difficult, and it takes sacrifice and a lot of time to do that. For me, I found myself becoming more and more unhappy because I was writing everything down. It was becoming so frustrating, and even though I could do it, I had the discipline to write my foods down and track everything. It was getting to the point where I was almost considering whether it was worth it or not, and I just got more and more fed up with it over time. The next thing I tried is to just stop tracking calories, but to eat healthy. And by eating healthy food, I thought I would still stay lean. And that didn't work either. I just ate more food. Even though the food was healthy, I was still eating too many calories, so that didn't work either. So through all of these mistakes, and I could talk for hours and hours about all the mistakes I've made, comes my solution and how I can help you. So what I recommend you do if you don't want to track calories and you want to get lean is, if you want to get to 6% body fat, the first thing I want to say about this is that you most likely will have to track calories. Like I said before, people will try to tell you it's easy, but what you have to remember is most of the people you see on YouTube who are at 6% body fat are taking drugs. Most of them take testosterone or other anabolic steroids, and it helps them to get lean and stay lean and feel good when they get to that level of body fat. It's not healthy to be 6% body fat, so I want you guys to at least consider first if that's really how lean you want to get. You can have abs without being 6% body fat. You can have nice defined abs at 12% body fat, and so I think that's more of a realistic goal for most people. So this is what I recommend you do. The first 1 to 3 weeks, I want you to eat the same kinds of foods, pretty much the same food every day. It wants to be healthy foods and foods that you enjoy as well. But I want you to actually track calories just for 1 to 3 weeks, because if you have no idea about what calories are in what foods, then it doesn't matter what you do, you will not be able to lose weight. So you will have to track just for a few weeks, just so that you can understand what calories are in what foods. At that point, for the next 1 or 2 weeks, don't track calories, but eat that same diet. Don't change anything, eat the same foods that you was eating before, and then this is when you can slowly start replacing food. So let's say you had steak and eggs for dinner every day for 2 weeks. You already knew how many calories are in steak and eggs. Now you keep all of your other nutrition the same throughout the day, and you might change that steak and eggs meal to a different meal, and then you have an idea of how many calories are in that food. And so what you're really doing is just being mindful of the calories that you eat. You should never not be aware of what you're actually eating and what calories are in what foods are more dense in calories, what foods are lighter in calories. And as the months go by, it will be a lot easier for you to just pick out foods that you want to eat and know that you can still lose body fat while just being mindful of the foods that you do consume. You could definitely get a great physique using this method. If you look at someone like Daniel Craig, he's got that type of physique that you could achieve with just mindful eating. Like I said, if you want to get extremely lean, then really you want to be tracking your calories. As I did promise at the start of the video, the bonus tip that I want to quickly give to you guys is the #1 biggest mistake people make when they're trying to lose body fat is they don't eat foods they enjoy. you eat chicken and rice. And if you eat chicken, rice and broccoli for all your meals, guess what? It won't last long before you don't want to do that anymore. Eating healthy does not mean eating foods you don't enjoy. There are hundreds of foods out there that are healthy, that are dense in nutrition, but you actually enjoy those foods and they taste good. What I want you guys to do next is go through to the video that's on screen right now, and that's where I'm going to tell you the truth about actually achieving a six-pack and talk more about abs.